legal analyst. Andrew, I want to go straight to what I think you might agree with me is the strangest and most suspicious aspect of what's going on right now, and that is the Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, Donald Trump's last criminal defense lawyer, who is a publicly declared friend of Ghislaine Maxwell's criminal defense lawyer. First of all, communicating with him, with Maxwell's lawyer, now saying he wants to go to prison and sit there and talk to Maxwell and get what Maxwell's brother is telling the New York Post tonight, new evidence, suddenly new evidence from the defendant who did not speak a word of testimony in her own defense in her trial.
So the red flag here that people should pay attention to is not so much the friendship. I mean, lots of people who are prosecutors, they're defense lawyers and vice versa. It is that the Deputy Attorney General, a political appointee, is doing this. It is unusual, not unheard of, it is unusual to seek the cooperation of somebody who has blown trial, who has gone to trial and lost. You usually seek cooperation beforehand, and you certainly don't seek it in this situation sort of very, very long after that conviction. And to your poignant reading of what happened at that trial, we may very well see the Trump administration offering sort of untoward leniency towards Ghislaine Maxwell, who has committed, according to a jury, sort of horrendous crimes. And the concern is that you have someone who's a political appointee. I've never, ever heard of the Deputy Attorney General doing this and not having the career people. But you can't have Maureen Comey anymore doing this because they fired her. But you don't have even other career people who worked on this case doing this, and you have a political appointee doing this. And the fear is that they're really not, of course, seeking the truth, and they're going to offer her a more lenient sentence. Remember, here, the judge has sentenced her to 20 years in jail. You do not get sentenced to 20 years in jail for doing nothing. And that is a reflection of the crimes here. So, it's really important that you are focusing on this because of what we may very well be seeing shortly. And the thing that I am keeping sort of my eyes and ears open for is whether prosecutors, career prosecutors in the Southern District of New York, are going to be fired or quit over this in the same way we saw that happened in the Mayor Eric Adams case.
Andrew, we're going to squeeze in a commercial break. We're going to bring you back into the discussion later. We're going to get to some breaking news in